What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Winter Essentials. We got a special episode. It is the what, ShelbCityy?
The ICEMAN episode.
ICEMAN. What?
ICEMAN.
DP that manifested it. You know what I mean?
Man.
With the horns, you heard?
May 15th?
Yeah, May 15th was a great day. But not only did we get one album, not two albums.
We got 3.
3 albums. You feel me?
They say great things come in 3s.
Man, that okay. Yeah, YMC and B raised this. You know what I'm saying? Like
He not gonna miss opportunity.
he not gonna miss that. He had to let that one drop. You know what I'm saying? That was T. You know what I'm saying? Hey, all right.
We also got another special guest in the building.
Oh man, nephew. What's his name, DP?
Man, shout out Parks Amiri.
You know what I'm saying? Big
Making
Parks
his
in the
debut
building.
somewhere.
My nephew up in this thing. What's up, gang?
What's the deal, man?
You know what I'm saying, man? He out here making his little debut on YouTube, all that. You know what I'm saying?
Gang bang?
Do he gang?
Do he be outside with his gang bang?
He a real Valley boy.
Yeah,
Oh,
hey,
he's
that
from
is
the
funny.
Valley.
Do he
He's not
gangbang
from
is
the
crazy.
Valley.
Shelb, you are ignorant to the core. Do he
I'll be
gangbang is funny.
outside with my gang.
That is hilarious. All right, y'all. So Drake dropped 3 albums, you know what I'm saying? And his rollout was incredible.
Mhm.
Allegedly, he paid for this rollout himself. He paid for everything. Everything came out of his pocket. He didn't want UMG to pay for nothing, right?
Well, he beefing with them.
Yeah, he is
so.
beefing. So allegedly, these 3 albums get him out of his deal. I don't
Okay.
know how true that is.
Oh.
Yeah, so
okay.
now I don't know if he's a free agent. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But that if that is the case and that's a narrative, what a way to go out.
Right.
What a way to go out.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not even gonna say loved yet because it's still new.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Still fresh on the
it's still
wax.
fresh on it's still fresh on wax. So it's like, you know, it gotta simmer a little bit, you know what I mean? Because I'm sure I missed out on some gems, you know what I'm saying? But I do have my favorites, you know, and I'll get
Okay.
to that. But ShelbCityy, what are your favorites?
Some of my favorites. So if we're just talking about ICEMAN, just in particular, I wrote them down.
Okay.
It's a pretty long album.
Yeah.
But National Treasures,
Okay.
Shebang.
Shebang go crazy with that.
I like
the-
Shebang.
The Migos. The
I like
Migos.
that Quavo
Yeah,
ad-lib on that go
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like Shebang.
Uh-huh.
What Did I Miss?
Okay.
Okay.
And
That was
Too
a single.
Hard.
Yep.
Yeah, Too Hard for Radio.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, nah, that's a banger.
He went at
That's a banger.
he went at
Yeah.
mustard on that one crazy.
Yeah,
for sure,
Yeah, he
for
did. He
sure.
went at mustard.
I noticed that there was a trend in ICEMAN with the make them cry, make
Mhm.
them remember, make them pay for it. So it does seem like Drake, you know, is
Getting
taking
it back
his
in blood.
Yeah, taking
Mhm.
his grievances out for sure. I would want him to turn up a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
I do want him to move past, you know, this rap beef with Kendrick Lamar a little bit
Mhm.
better because I don't want to keep honestly hearing about it.
Okay, that's fair.
But given we can never take away from his craft, his mastery, and just the things that he's done and he's contributed to hip hop just in general. So,
Mhm.
you know, those are my favorite songs. I do like the album cover. However, it was
Which album cover?
So for ICEMAN, what was brought to my attention, someone did bring this to my attention that it's like the Michael Jackson glove.
Yeah, he
throwing up the
yeah,
six.
he bought that glove
Yeah.
at an auction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he owns that.
Nice.
That's his glove.
Okay,
Mhm.
so that was on purpose.
Yes.
Okay.
And Ray, real quick, ShelbCityy, can you bring up the track listing real quick on that
Yeah,
album, real quick for
let's see.
ICEMAN? Because it's
Yeah.
a song on there. I can't think of a name. I like Dust.
Oh,
Okay,
Dust is
Dust.
hard.
Dust is hard as
Yeah.
hell.
Yeah.
I like it's towards the end of the
Towards
album.
the
Let me see.
end.
That Little
Which-
Birdie go crazy, and then
Birdie,
from Little Birdie
Burning
going
Bridges, yeah.
Little Birdie going into Don't Worry.
You like the
Yeah.
transition?
Oh my God, that is so crazy.
Yeah.
And then what's the Birdie one? I mean, what's the other one? Burning Bridges.
Burning
Yeah.
Bridges is pretty cool.
The first
Uh-huh.
verse is about Rihanna. The second verse is about ASAP.
Yeah.
Mm.
How crazy is that?
No.
Only
Again, I
Drake
just-
could do that.
I know, but I just kind of want Drake as a Scorpio. I get it. Me and Drake share a birthday. We cannot let nothing go. I'm not letting shit go.
Okay.
Okay, you got to drag me by my edges to get me to let something go. So I
Dragging by
get
my
it,
edges
but
is
I
crazy.
get it, but I just don't want us to
What's up,
get
Neff?
into this loop of constantly talking about all the people that have done him wrong or he feels, you know, slighted by.
I feel
I
that.
want us to get back to the bars, get back to the party, get back to like the hits. I want
Right.
to hotline bling.
Right.
A
I
little
feel
bit.
that. Yeah. I don't know if we're ever going to get that though. Again.
No,
I don't think
we
we
have a new
are.
version of Drake that we have to accept.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think we do got to accept this version of Drake. Like this is billionaire Drake now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he's like, nigga, I don't have to prove nothing to y'all, and I love that for him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
gonna talk about this for the next 10 to 15 years with my glass of wine.
Yeah.
Sitting at my marble coffee table.
Come on.
Because y'all got me fucked up.
Exactly. And he really he gonna make him pay. He was
Damn.
really talking that talk on make him pay for
Make 'em
real.
remember.
Yeah.
Make them pay? Man, make them pay. Is that the one that leaked or no? It was the one before that one.
No, it was the one before that one.
Yeah.
Make them know.
Yes, make
Yes,
them know.
yes,
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 and
make
that's the
them
one
know.
that where he dissed LeBron.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, man. And you know, I hate let's get into that. Oh, wait, hold on. Before we get into that, well, actually, it's gonna correlate. You know what I'm saying?
Let's hear it.
Because I feel like if he can forgive Future, you can forgive LeBron. I don't even know what LeBron did, though. I really don't know what he did. Just because he was at the pop out.
Nah, I mean,
It's like
we know LeBron publicly chose a side.
He
Now,
did. He
some
did.
will argue and say Future publicly chose a side, but Future,
I'm assuming they had a conversation.
yeah, you know, and then it's deeper than rap probably with Future, you know. So,
that's his brother.
and yeah,
But
you
how
know,
could you say that? Nigga, LeBron is tatted on him.
I know that's so
true,
weird.
but
That's
remember,
weird.
LeBron
That's
is probably
so
one of
weird.
his idols. You know, I mean, in a lot of that. Yeah, it's no friends
No
in the
idols
industry.
become your
Like
rivals?
Damn.
Drake knows this, but
Like,
you know, shit, man. I think overall the song with Future and what was that, Molly Santana
That go
I
crazy.
on
don't
ICEMAN.
like it.
Run to Atlanta.
I
I'm
like
sorry.
it,
I
and you
fuck
know,
with
I
it.
don't
I
like
it's
fuck
kind of
with it.
like a play on words, right?
It
Because
is.
Kendrick told us
Exactly.
he ran to Atlanta. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So this
Exactly.
nigga ran to Atlanta.
Yeah.
He
I thought that
talked
was
about his
genius.
run with Atlanta, and then you know he got 21 Savage, he got the Migos.
I didn't like that song with Savage.
You know, it's not too bad.
It's not
you
that
know,
bad,
But
I
you know,
They could have kept that.
yeah.
I will say, like listening to everything, it did kind of feel underwhelming coming from Drake.
Mhm.
But then I started to tap into just one album, you know, and then once I tapped into ICEMAN, I was like, okay, there's some shit on here.
Mhm.
You know, it's this is the album that I probably most resonate with. You know, one that I can really like listen to, get some shit off on
That's crazy
Out
to
of
say
all
that
three-
because
out of all
nigga,
three DP.
at all three.
Out
But
of
you
all
know,
three?
pull up the
and
Habibti
then
album.
The
What is it?
Habibti album, that's more like the club bangers.
Yes.
No, Habibti is, I think, is our part 2 to Honestly Nevermind.
No, I think Made in Honor is actually.
Really? I don't feel that way about Made in Honor.
Let me show
Maid
you
of
that.
Honor.
Look,
Yeah.
Habibti, bro. Look, real quick, ShelbCityy. That's
Maid of Honor is the one with his mother on the cover.
Mhm.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
mom in the middle of
Slap
like
the City, go crazy.
Yeah.
Slap the City, go crazy. High Fives, go crazy. I'm Spent with Low Shimmy, go crazy. And then from I'm Spent to Classic.
That whole
I do like
phase go
Classic.
crazy
I
too.
do like Classic in that song with Sexy Ren, Her Not There.
Yeah, that go crazy too.
What was that? They sampled that slide to the left.
Yeah, the
Slide
Cha
to
Cha
the
Slide.
right.
Yeah.
Damn,
Rest
what's
in peace to the man that recorded Cha Cha Slide. He passed away a couple
Yeah,
years
he
ago.
did. Yeah, rest in peace. Fort Worth with Party Next Door. Like,
Boo.
it's low key.
2 packs of ass.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Low key, there's-
Party.
there's no skips on this. Low key,
No.
Which
you can
one?
let this
On that
ride.
one?
No,
on
Party
Habibi?
should have been
Yeah.
on. You know what
Yeah.
song Party should have been on? Party should have been on Amazing Shape with Pop Can because Party
Yes,
is Jamaican Canadian.
Mm.
He should have been on that song.
Maid of Honor.
That song.
Look at you being
that-
an A&R.
That's what I'm saying. But that song, coming off of Sexy Songs for You, and you put Party
Yeah.
on that, on Fort, on whatever song.
It
that
wasn't
was.
that bad. Like
I like
thought-
the Fort Worth song.
I did.
Yeah.
I did
I'm
too.
sorry.
I like
did
the Fort
too.
Worth song.
I did too. Like y'all, I really think low key right now, I think I like this album better than Iceman.
Which one, the Habibi?
Habibti?
I do, bro.
Habibti.
Like I do because he's really in his R&B bag. Like Classic is one of like that's
Classic
already
is
is
good.
one of my favorite
Classic
Drake songs.
is
That's in
really
my
good.
top 20 favorite Drake songs already.
Yeah. Classic
And that
is
says a
good.
lot. Classic is he's in his R&B
Yeah.
bag. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know.
WNBA go crazy, and then what's the intro name?
Rusty.
Rusty intro go crazy. Like that. When I heard that, I was just
It's
like,
giving remnants
Yeah.
of Honestly Nevermind with the.
with the beat. Now on Maid of Honor, the reason why I feel like that's more of like a honestly never mind part 2 because that what song on here reminds me of that? It's the hold on one second. Well, BBW go crazy, Road Trips go crazy, House Phase go crazy. The one that is a
Is
hit.
it House Phase or Whole Phase?
Oh, Whole Phase, my
Phase.
bad. Yeah, Whole
Yeah.
Phase go crazy. Now
But it doesn't seem like he's talking about
Amazing
his
Shape go crazy too.
Relationship. This is more of a relationship album. Amazing Shape is a great song, but it's like Whole Phase. Like, are you talking about female relationships? Because your mother is the center photo in there, but two versions of you. And then we're kind of going into some of your relationships or some of the things that you think when you're in relation with women.
I think that's exactly what it is.
Okay.
Because then, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows Drake has a thing for BBWs.
Right.
He got a song.
BBW was good too.
BBW was really good.
You got a thing for everybody.
And I'm going to tell y'all, the hit on this album that's really going to grow and it's going to grow like, is that New Bestie.
New Bestie is good.
New Bestie.
That's catchy.
That New Bestie is going to be a hit, bro. That is going to turn the summer up, and it's going to do it subtly. Like when it come on, like that's going to be people's captions.
We missed out on a Nokia summer.
I'm telling you though, it's about to be a New Bestie summer. I could totally see it. For real, for a New Bestie's a good song.
New Bestie,
I would play that for sure. That's definitely going to be in rotation. You feel me? Because it's like if you out with your friend, that's like some daytime shit.
Yeah,
like you at a day party. You know what I mean? And then that second version of that is crazy.
They will be deciding the song this summer, like in the clubs, of what they're going to choose from. I have a good feeling it's going to come from that HABIBTI album.
Exactly.
You know? But with this whole Drake drop, he gave everybody different elements of Drake. You know, like somebody should have something they should be able to fuck with throughout this whole drop. You know? So if you're a Drake fan, if you're a fan of Drake, there should be something in that album for you to be able to fuck with. Yeah, you know,
something that's gonna stick with you. Now, to play devil's advocate, y'all.
Yeah.
Who asked you to advocate for the devil?
I'm never, you know, look, but I know. But look, hey, listen, I walk with God all the time, 24/7. You know what I'm saying? Amen, amen. 7 days a week. You heard me? But look, so now I feel like out of all three projects, like the projects, they were all good projects, right? But I feel like he could have taken 3 to 4, maybe 5 songs off of each project and just made one fire ass album. I really do.
But
and if I'm his
strategy now, do you think that's a strategy?
I don't know because like
I
don't know, but if I'm Chubbs and I'm his day one homie, you know what I'm telling him though?
What?
I'm like, bro, give the people what they want, right? We want Nothing Was the Same.
Yeah.
Right? Nothing Was the Same was a phenomenal album. So if we could have gotten that, man, and like I just feel like I don't know. Before he just started recording, when he was going through like his creative process and everything, I'd have really just hollered at him like on some A&R shit and just be like, bro, let's listen to this, bro, and let's get back to this space.
At his level, he's not going to listen to an A&R. He's going to put out whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah,
I know, but that's the reason why I feel like we're not really. I mean, we're not all the way satisfied. And I'm gonna come clean.
But it's like at the end of the day, we got to realize he's in a different mind space. You know, like he's coming off of a season where he's in like seeking like revenge. He's trying to get over betrayal. He's trying to
back in an underdog
like
season,
you know trying to
he's proving something.
Like it's not like he has to prove anything to others, but he has to prove it to himself.
Right.
And you know, and I think that's where he's at with it. And I mean, the music, we can't judge it based on you know, what we would want from him, you know, from what we heard in the past. We have to base it on where he's at now. And I think this music is a good, like, point of view of where his mind is right now.
I agree with you. Now, we got to remember, too, this nigga's been in the game for 16 years, right? Yeah. If you think about it, so, like, Take Care, it was like he was proving to people that he was just more than, like, just an emotional rapper, in my opinion, right? Yeah. If you're reading This Is Too Late, that was around the time when he was beefing with Meek Mill, when niggas was questioning like if he could really rap and if he wrote his own raps.
That was a surprise drop.
Yeah, and he proved to niggas on that album that like, no, nigga, I can really rap. I can go there.
There was also kind of like just like identity crisis in that album as well.
Yes.
You know, so Views did that, or no, Take Care kind of did that too, or no.
If you're reading This Is Too Late, or no,
nothing was the same.
Yeah, nothing was the same.
He's battling with his Canadian heritage, with his Southern heritage.
Yes, he definitely was.
Yeah.
So we got Take Care. If you're reading This Is Too Late, right? And now ICEMAN, I feel like every decade it damn near seemed like we get a Drake, an angry Drake, or like a Drake where he feels like he has to prove something to the masses, and then he ends up just doing numbers, and then he just reminds niggas why he is who he is, like. And that's crazy to me.
It is, but I just agree that I'm not fully satisfied because I'm not gonna get a no skip album again like Take Care.
So you're not fully satisfied?
No, not necessarily. There are some skips on there. I remember a day and time when Drake would drop an album and we will all be gassing it like, hey, there's really no skips.
That's what I'm saying.
Nothing was the same. There's no skips on
exactly.
that album. Take Care, no skips.
If you're reading this is too late, there's no skips. I'm
even
sorry.
Sexy Songs for You, damn near is a perfect album.
Yeah, damn near. Yeah.
So I feel like somewhat we're fully not satisfied just in the way that, like you said, like we want to hear a certain type of Drake. Like DP said, we're not going to get that no more because we have a new version of Drake. We have to accept where he is right now.
Right.
But we can't expect to go back now.
Right.
We can't. If you want to hear that old stuff,
you gotta get back in your library.
Exactly. Yeah. You gotta go backwards and get what you need from that.
But I just feel like it's a team thing though. Like too though. I just feel like if his team, I don't know. I feel like when you're that big, motherfuckers ain't really telling you. Like, I feel like you're not really coming up with like a real strategy. Like you just doing what you want to do. Like you said, DP, you're not really, your ears is turned off.
Yeah.
Anything that anybody got to say. Like
any outside noise.
Especially when you feel like, when you feel like you can't
trust nobody now.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So that's why I just wish, I don't know. I just really wished he had someone in his camp that he really fully trusted and it would have just told him like, bro, just do one album, but make this shit timeless.
But then again, like I brought up earlier, is that a strategy that artists are doing if they want to get out of their deal or if they need to fulfill a contract or a quota?
That could be it too, because allegedly that's what it is.
30 plus. Someone on Twitter said, hey, this giving a little Chris Brownish. I'm not about to listen to 2 hours worth of
I can see that.
now tonight.
Facts.
But is that a thing right now?
I mean,
I hate it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hate it.
When we have like pretty much living legends in the game now, we got to be appreciative of what they, contribute to the game still as artists. And, Drake is, at that point in his career where he is for sure a living legend. Now,
he's the biggest ever.
Is there room for improvement? I think as always, even coming from someone of Drake's stature. But, I think regardless, these albums will hit 1, 2, and 3, whichever order it may be. I think ICEMAN will take that number 1 spot. I think, HABIBTI gonna be a strong runner up. And then Maid of Honor will be the 3rd. And yeah, I think Drake has threw a lot of shots, within these records. He's not holding back on nothing. He's not, treading lightly.
Yeah, he's not
doing he's, pretty much pushing forward with everything that he's saying. And then I know he also said something when it came to UMG about I'm not suing the rapper, I'm suing the man, and then he has a lot of references in the album. I believe on ICEMAN specifically when he was talking about Lucien, and I know Lucien is a record exec.
Okay.
So he has a lot of different gems in there that he's dropping to get people to understand, where he's coming from as far as like the last 2 years and, his actions behind One Went Down.
I think that's dangerous though. I think that's dangerous for his career, man, because it's like I understand what he's trying to do, but I think it's just been proven, like, you know what I mean? You want to leave a man alone. You want to leave a man alone, my nigga.
He's one artist going against the, execs. And
but
they were in his corner, not too long ago, right?
Right, yeah.
So now that he's, I guess, defeated, and, he's seeing how the tables turn and work against him. He sees that they don't have his best interests. So, I think it gives people a better understanding of where he's at when it comes to, the lawsuit and everything.
But do we think that if the roles were reversed, if roles were reversed and this was happening to Kendrick, would we care? Or would it be a thing? Or would it matter? Would Drake really care? Would he be going after the machine? Would he really be
absolutely
investigating
not
how bots and streams and all these things affect anything?
I don't think so.
If he flipped it on his side, would he care? Would it matter for real?
That's a great question. I don't think so. I don't think it would have mattered for real. Yeah. I think it wouldn't be this deep.
Right. It wouldn't be this deep if it wasn't him.
Yeah, and it was just because I think he just got embarrassed on a national scale. Like Not Like Us is the biggest rap song ever, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, and I think it's just bigger than being, just embarrassed. I just think he feels as if this was proof of showing how the industry or, the powers that be can turn against you when, things aren't in your favor. He even referenced Jay-Z and, just different how I think he said something like, I'll take the $500K rather than dinner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Drake understands everything very clear and who's has a hand in what.
I don't know, bro.
Do we think that this is a result of something like that, though? Of like a propaganda thing against to bring him down? Or was it clearly just the better rapper won?
I mean, I think
ooh, that's a good question. I think it's a little bit of both.
Okay.
Exactly.
I think it's a little bit of both. I definitely think the better rapper won because, as we know, like I was gonna say Tupac, Kendrick Lamar is a rap historian, right? Like he breeds. I mean, he breathes and loves this shit. So like, I think he genuinely hates Drake, like because I think he hates that everything Drake. No, because
he came prepared.
Yeah, I think he just doesn't like the nigga. Like I don't think he doesn't like the fact that Drake is not authentic. Right. And Drake is the ultimate entertainer, right?
Yeah,
we gotta, that's just what it is, right?
Yeah.
He's just great at what he does. Kendrick really is a student of this shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? So he embodies true rap culture and he doesn't feel like Drake does, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, the propaganda, yes, I do think it is a propaganda within that too, though, because Drake was supposed to get damn near close to $1 billion from UMG. You feel me? So now, once Not Like Us happened, they pulled, they pulled that from the table. So he like, hold on, y'all got me fucked up. Now that this happened, y'all not gonna give me my respect and everything that I did for y'all. Like, you got me fucked up.
You're not gonna give me what's owed to me.
But
just
rightfully
because
so, because
rightfully so.
They built a lot of other artists' careers off of Drake,
based off Drake.
Right.
So Drake is really the blueprint, for a lot of this shit.
That's
and
fact.
At the end of the day, I think Drake is showing us that don't think he's going against the rapper. Like, he understands that Kendrick is a rapper just like him.
But no,
he is going against the rapper though. He is going against the rapper though.
I mean, that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
But ultimately
that's the catalyst. This is the catalyst.
Exactly.
This is the catalyst. For him to go
Kendrick is the
face.
Yes. That's the person that he's beefing with.
Mm-hmm.
But it's deeper than that. And I feel like we seen that when we seen Kendrick take the Super Bowl stage. Not saying that he wasn't deserving of that stage, but just coming off the heels of the rap beef with the biggest artist in the world,
But I hate when niggas say that. I gotta be honest.
We can see that people had a personal vendetta against Drake. And I mean, that's just what it is.
But
we'll be disingenuous if we ignore that. So we just have to be honest and we have to look at things from all point of views.
So what was Kendrick supposed to do? He has the biggest record in the world. He wasn't and he got offered to perform at the Super Bowl. He was supposed to turn that down? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, not that he was supposed to turn it down. Of course, it looks great for Kendrick to take, but the person that offered it to him, the person
is saying the reason that it was
so the person that offered to him is you talking about Jay-Z?
Exactly.
Okay.
That person has a vendetta or issue with.
But my thing is this though, is Jay-Z just doing his job?
Right, is that
because it's the biggest song in the world.
It could be a business move.
You're doing your job within the NFL, the same NFL that at first you were going against.
Right, yes.
And then now it's like you have a seat at the table.
He has a seat, so he controls the narrative.
It's like you're going to control the narrative, but you're also going to get your lick back on artists that you don't have in dealings with, or that you're not getting fed off of.
Man,
what I'm saying?
I really don't even think it was that deep. I think Jay-Z was like, man, this nigga got the hottest record in the world. He knows people want to hear the record.
That's what we would hope.
I'm telling you, I really think that's what it is.
Because guess what? We know what's going on behind the scenes.
No,
Kendrick didn't say the P word. You feel me? The crowd said it.
Facts, of course. We're not denying that Not Like Us wasn't the biggest record of that year.
Kendrick is the catalyst. So even if he does not say the lyric, he is the catalyst for the audience to say it. So
I think
they know what they're doing. They're galvanizing.
Yes.
To get those to go against. Yes.
No, I get what you're saying, but
I also get what Derek is saying. It's not that deep for real, because maybe Jay-Z's being a businessman and he's capitalizing off of a moment.
Yeah.
That he knows will get a certain result and a certain outcome for his stakeholders, shareholders, and all that. But at the same time,
I hear you. Yeah,
DP is saying this is a part of a long game that Jay-Z is playing.
We have to think bigger than just
now that he's in this position. He can call the shots of now what black artists can get to the Super Bowl or not. Now he is doing some level of gatekeeping based on his experiences.
But Drake was offered to perform at the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
but he denied it.
Yeah, that's his fault.
Yeah,
that's his fault.
No, that's true.
You feel me?
He's
He
been on the
offered
show,
Drake
like,
that
twice.
same shit. He offered Drake the same stage while he was sitting at that same table.
Yeah.
Drake didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
You feel me? So you can't be mad that the nigga that beat you in a rap battle chose to seize his opportunity.
Yeah. No,
That's how I feel.
Yeah. I mean, no, I get that perspective too. But, you know, man, ICEMAN, HABIBTI,
Maid of honor.
and Maid of Honor. You know,
He said, bring it
that's
back.
where we
Reel
at
it in.
now.
Yeah,
Like,
reel it
you
in.
know,
Reel it in. Reel it in.
Fucking plane. I'm
But
crying.
I'm telling y'all though, that nice
ICEMAN.
new bestie
New bestie is your
on Maid of Honor
Maid of Honor
is a hit record.
Yeah.
Mark my words, y'all.
Yeah.
That is a summer hit record. I don't know if you like what they say, if you see what I see, if you hear what I hear, that is a hit fucking record. Right. And that Don't Worry goes so crazy.
Oh, Don't Worry is really good.
Don't Worry goes so crazy.
Yeah.
I really don't know. Like that shit is an amazing song, bro.
How do we feel about the artwork? Y'all know I'm into art. Do we like the art covers?
I love all three. I love all three covers. I'm still trying to understand the meaning behind the HABIBTI one.
I mean, I think it's because this is of what Middle Eastern descent. The name of this album. And,
what's up, Neff?
And something like that. So I'm assuming, the covering of the eyes is symbolic to maybe Middle Eastern culture and Middle Eastern women, that you can only see her eyes and not the rest.
That's funny though, because it do sound like some shit you'll sit on a boat smoking hookah to.
Right, exactly. We know,
or in
we
Dubai
know he
or something,
hookah,
or Greece,
he loved BB and all those things. So that's
that part.
I'm assuming that all of these pieces of artworks are some interpretation of something that Drake likes or some deeper meaning. So this Michael Jackson glove, I didn't know that he got this at an auction. I guess he's showing off the 6 symbol, but also considering himself to be the greatest, the GOAT. The Michael Jackson movie just came out. This is a very easily recognizable, type of image for ICEMAN, kind of preparing us for what you're going to hear.
Letting niggas know that I am him. And then look, all 3 albums together, if you think about it, so you got HABIBI starting with an H, ICEMAN starting with an I, Maid of Honor starting with an M.
Oh my God. You are too deep in the trenches.
Him.
It smells him.
That's him.
Oh, it smells him. The HIM. Yeah. Okay. Nah, I mean, maybe that's
all of this means something.
On purpose or real. Maybe But I think it can be overstimulating. To hear
to
3 albums at one time.
It was overwhelming a little bit.
But I think once we get in, maybe the second week. We'll be able to like really understand it and kind of like process it. We may have more favorites. We may have like the ones that you think is a skip right now, ShelbCityy. You might be able to go back to.
No, that Party Next Door song is terrible.
Damn, she's standing on that.
Jerron,
5 on each foot, huh?
Call me. Jerron should have been on Amazing Shape.
Okay.
Do your research. Don't let that go over your head.
So ShelbCityy, what is your favorite song though? Your favorite song?
My favorite?
The first, when you heard it, you're like, this right here is for me. Like,
out of all 3?
Yeah, your favorite. Just give me one favorite right now.
No, Amazing Shape is my favorite.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
That's funny. Anything with Sexy Red. Y'all can never make me hate Sexy Red.
What was that good one? The one with pop, or was it Is it with Popcorn?
That's what I'm talking about.
That's Amazing Shape.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's the one? Okay.
She got Sexy Red is on.
Plot twist. I fuck with that one.
You like that song?
What is
Plot twist is hard. I think that's ICEMAN.
That's on ICEMAN?
Let's look. I did see, yes. Plot twist is on. It's right after What Did I Miss?
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. When What Did I Miss come on, I skipped it.
Because you already know it.
Yeah. But I'm telling y'all, when Little Birdie came on, I was like, oh, this motherfucker crazy.
No, that's Shebang. When I heard that, it was like,
Shebang is cool.
That shit is hard. So, man. I mean, it does have, I think it has some potential to see what derives out of it,
Yeah, I would like to see the results. I would like to see if anyone's going to come back and say anything. I wonder what's going to happen.
Joe Budden going to be mad as fuck. Joe Budden got a couple of disses in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
sure.
really?
Yeah.
I mean, he's been dissing Joe Budden for a minute. They've been dissing each other. They don't like each other.
I just don't, I want that to stop.
They're probably Splash Brothers. That's why they don't like each other. Y'all are Eskimo brothers.
What does that mean?
They fuck the same women.
Oh, okay.
That's what that is.
I think Drake did tap on that.
I could see that.
But yeah, I think ICEMAN, HABIBTI over. I think it's too early for me to give anything a solid rating.
Okay.
So I'm not going to be able to leave my rating just yet.
Okay, do you have a scale though? If even like a 1 to 10 right now, where you at? You at a 6? You at a 7?
All three together combined?
Out of all 3, I'm about at a 6.5.
With like you being satisfied as a fan?
Yeah, satisfied, and I need more time with it.
Yeah.
Once I have more time with it, for sure. But honestly, coming off of Sexy Songs for You, that's a really good album.
Yeah.
Even though it's a collaborative album,
Yeah.
Her Loss was a really good collaborative
Yes,
album.
it was.
We were fed. We were healthily fed with Drake at one point in time.
And I don't know
Sexy
if we, I
Songs
don't know
for
if
You
we were fed right now.
is still right now,
like, I'm still
one of my
like,
favorites.
I'm still a little hungry. I'm still a little
I mean, I
thirsty.
think I am. You know, I'm like,
You're fed right now.
you know,
You was fed?
I'm like, you know, cool. Like, you know, like
You hungry.
I'm cool. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You can go for another plate.
You go for another plate.
I'm
we all
cool
can
right
go
now.
for
Like,
seconds.
yeah.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, what you got?
For now.
So
Right now.
for now,
We're going to revisit this.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're
I'm gonna
revisit it.
stick with a 7 because that's safe.
Okay.
You know,
A safe
I'm-
7.
Nah,
Yeah.
I'm actually, I agree with that. I was going to go with a 7 as well, too.
Okay, so we're all kind of in the 7.
Actually, I might give it a 7.5.
I'm at a 6.5 if we're doing 0.5 now.
Yeah,
we're
I'm
just
gonna
gonna say a 7 for the squad.
For the
You
group,
feel me?
yeah,
for Winter Essentials?
like-
The Winter Essentials
Yeah.
average.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
bet.
For ICEMAN,
Yeah, we giving it a
HABIBTI,
7.
and Maid of Honor, we're at a 7 right now. We will come back and we will definitely revisit and see where we're at.
A week from now?
After we get like a few listens, and then we can hear what other people are thinking or how everybody else is interpreting.
Yeah.
You know, music is an interpretation, but it's also, you know, his reflection on his life and what's going on with him.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
That's what I was saying. Yeah, for sure.
we'll have to see what happens.
Man, close us out, ShelbCityy.
All right, y'all. Don't forget to download the Winter Essentials playlist exclusively on Apple Music. We update it every week.
Yeah,
We're
we
gonna
got some new
catch-
music on there.
Yes,
That's a fact.
We're going to catch DP's favorites, Derek's favorites, my favorites, and all of that. So make sure y'all download that online on Apple Music.
All right, Nev, get your narrative on.
Thank you, Parks.
All right, Parks.